Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the first video of continuing the tradition. We're going to start doing some videos this year when it comes hunting season more. We got the first one coming out now with turkey season. This one's just me. So this is a 2021 turkey season. So what you're going to see here is we're setting up the blind. So we scouted for a while, a few weeks before this. And then even during deer season, we kind of watched where they were around and scouted a little bit. And so we decided to put it on the other side of where the cornfield will be here. The corn's not up yet, but it's going to be cornfield up on top, and it's hay right now on the bottoms. And we're setting up right on the property line, and where that happens is the turkeys always come over right over the ridge where there's going to be a cornfield, but it goes down to a little woods. But this is where all the water usually washes down, but right now it's pretty dry, and so they seem to come over that hill and want to be down below, and it's pretty tall grass, so they can bed in there pretty well and sneak by. So, story time. But on my way up there, I start hearing gobbles on the other side of the property. And so I start trying to go down to the blind as best I can without being caught. And I get to the blind, and then I could tell they're right on top of there. So I don't want to sit there and watch them walk on top of the ridge and then disappear. So I decided to go up farther. So I get up there and I just barely see a head moving, and I grab my decoy, and it's a full tom with a fan and everything, and I get behind it and I start calling, and then I see what it is. It's a hen. I was hoping that if I do call her and we talk back and forth, it might help the other toms want to come closer. Maybe there's two hens, or maybe she would come closer to me, not get spooked, but bring the other toms closer to me, or maybe end up running behind me and calling, and then they'll come to her past me. But that wasn't the case. So after that, I met up with my dad and decided to go eat some lunch in the truck. Well, the problem was we didn't bring anything to eat. And so we decided we had to go into town. So we grabbed some food in there and ate at home and turned the TV on and started watching TV. And we both ended up falling asleep for about an hour. So when we wake up, we decided to mosey around and grabbed a few more snacks and then headed back out. So when we parked the truck, which isn't really too far away from where we actually hunt, maybe 300 yards maybe, and park it, we're starting to get our stuff ready, and then we could start hearing gobbles. And it sounded just like where that hen was, and those other ones this morning. My dad decided to let me just go up there, and he was worried that he would slow me down or scare him off without having to crawl behind me without a decoy. And so he decided to go over, sit in the same spot where he was, and I started going over towards the blind. And I decided where that hen was, she wasn't going to come right down to the blind. She would have stayed on top of the ridge or walked on top of the fence line. So I decided to, on the side of the ridge, I crawled up there and got close, and then put the decoy right in front of me and had a camera on me, and the only other camera I had with me was that camera on the gun. And so you'll be able to see a little bit of the turkeys coming at first, and so I'll try to point them out the best I can on this if I can figure it out. But they do start coming closer and closer, and eventually you'll see what happens.
Woo! Yeah. Woo. They were coming hot. Woo!
So there it is. We got it done. Uncle shot a really nice tom, and I got this younger one, but you know, it's perfect tail for the decoy. Instead of using the junky, really cheap, flappy plastic that they have on there that I absolutely hate and makes tons of noise, this one I can put up there. I can see through the little feathers that are already broken up, but it'll look a lot more realistic and might help me in the future. So it was a great hunt. And hit that like button if you liked it too. You know, let me know in the comments anything better I could do on the video. This is my first one coming out, but it should get better. So don't always forget, continue the tradition.